Hello. All students are requested to be seated on their as the chief guest is about to arrive. And when the chief guest arrives, I would like to request all of us to kindly stand from your respective seats. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all my dear fellow students and my colleague MZU, SCOB. My name is Kailan Ulima, Mizoram University Student Council Vice President. Let's start today our program. Today is a special day on the occasion of during the academic session. In this program, I have a special fresher student. First of all, I welcome all of you from the bottom of my heart. I welcome Honorable Chief Guest, Sir Professor Vanal Sona, Finance Officer, Mizoram University, and guest of honor, Sir Dr. F. Ladud Moya, Dean Student Welfare, and lovable, the guests of lovable, and my dear students and respected faculty members. I heartily welcome all of you for this annual day celebration. I could see a unique esteemed guest present here. A very welcome to all of you. Feel deeply obliged having opportunity to address the junior student. In life, we all need break. We studied a lot during semester. We need a break or hard work. We studied a lot during semester. Like that, our tests, submission, viva, so and so, etc. But that's all our nothing academic today. Today is nothing academic. Our activity is very plenty academic activity, and for the body of memorable for all you. And the next, we shall continue. The next item is the opening song, and to deliver, Miss Mal Somtuangi, Department of Geology. Miss Mal Somtuangi, please come up on the stage.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Miss Miles of Tuagi, Department of Geology. Your beautiful song, appreciate our student. Thank you. I'll speak in bilingual, sometime in Mizo, sometime in English. Now we shall call upon Miss Ruat Dikimar, current MZUSC Student Council General Secretary. Please come forward, Miss Ruat Diki, to give a brief report.
Good morning, everyone. Before I give my report, we have a short video. So, kung ay takan laptop connect na sa amin o beksak may o. Okay, video please. and no play makes Jack a dull boy and Jill a dull girl. So, ladies and gentlemen, I, as introduced, am the current outgoing General Secretary of the Mizoram University Students' Council, and that short video clip was the after movie of our Vibra 2016. And let me make a note, all the video coverage being done so far and being shown in the projector here is done under the collaboration of our editor and joint editor from the Department of Mass Communication. Department of Mass Communication, we thank you for giving us 2 editors and for always being there to cover our events and for your lovely editing. Now coming to a highlight of our student events. So this is the odd semester. So in the odd semester, we usually have executive meetings. This year, we've had 2 executive meetings. And again, in the month of September, we have the annual Fresher Social Cum Magazine release function. And today, we will be able to release our 16th edition of our annual magazine, Lung Lao Tui. Then, in the month of September, coming up on the 30th of this month, we have the upcoming Student Council elections, where we will have a newly elected body. And in the month of October or November, we also have the Journal Body meeting. Now, coming to the even semester, in the even semester, in the month of January or February, the University Students' Council always takes part in a festival outside Mizoram. Last year, we took part in Aljaringa, in IIT Guwahati in 2015 and in 2016. Also, in the month of March, month of March is the March packed with activities as we have the interdepartmental sports. In 2015, the interdepartmental sports, I guess it's this year, right? Yeah, sorry. In 2016, the interdepartmental sports was held in AR Ground, where we have volleyball for the ladies and football for the men. We also have various categories like Best Banner, Best Participating Department, Best Cheer Team, and the best department which picks up their litter and so forth. Then the University Students' Council also selects teams to take part in the annual MZUSC sports, which is also commencing in the month of March. Then we also have our Vibro. As we've seen the short clip, Vibro is a week-long festival. This year it was held from 18 to 22nd April, where we have various events from debate, quiz, fashion show, runway showdown, varsity miss, e-gaming, marathon, and our ever so fabulous Inferno, our jam night. Then we also have our parting social. This is a farewell for the seniors where the class of the year and the student of the year are announced. There are a lot of events, but I'll just highlight a few events. In the Student Council, we have 3 very efficient clubs. We have the Mizoram University Student Discussion Forum, the Literature Club, and the Adventure Club. And under these clubs, from 2015 to 2016, they were able to organize seminars, varsity platform, cleanliness drive, and one-day training camps. Also, the University Students' Council has been able to participate in various inter-college events, and 3 students were able to participate in the first Vibrant Northeast Festival in Guwahati, as well as take part in the Voters Fest, which was held in Delhi in January. Also, we organized certain events like blood donation camp, voting awareness drives, and with regard to the recent FCI, Kudam, and traffic issues, we were able to form the MZU Joint Action Committee with the various bodies. And the Mizoram University Students' Council was able to help and work with the administration in order to ensure the completion of the newly established Chantlang Hostel, as well as establishment of the coaching centers, and as well as take care of the infrastructure that stays within our university. In my annual report, I gave this quote. It's my own quote. With knowledge comes power. With power comes greater responsibilities. And thus the Student Council, whoever will be in the upcoming elections, I hope that all the students as well remember that when we have knowledge, we are given power. But when we have that power, we have to ensure that we always strive to attain greater responsibilities. Greater deeds remain. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Watiki Mar, our current General Secretary, Mizoram University Student Council. Like that, the video clip, Mizoram University Student Council activities, I comment some quote. Mizoram University Student Council activity may be young and tender, but has witnessed quality development in all avenues. Okay, and we shall going to continue our program. The next item is welcome speech from Mr. Valer Chanakiang Te, our current President, Mizoram University Student Council. Please, Mr. Valalchana Kiarte, please on the stage to deliver speech.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. My greetings on behalf of Mizoram University Student Council, our chief guest, Professor Valalchana, respected finance officer, and our guest of honor, Dr. F. Lalun Moya, our Dean Student Welfare, and our professors, and MZUSC clubs office bearers, and postgraduate rank holders, and fresher student, my fellow friends, and my fellow mates and other invitees, I wish you a very good afternoon. It is an honor to be able here to stand today on this occasion of Fresher Social Magazine release function, as well as felicitating of all our PG rank holder and MZUSC clubs office bearer. I sincerely hope that we all can enjoy this program. I have many thoughts in mind, but I would share only 3 points today. The first one is the Mizoram University Student Council is a body of elected students who exists for the purpose of working towards the betterment of the student, to listen their grievance and suggestions and work hard in hand with their fellow student. I request each and everyone, especially the fresher student, to exercise their powers also. And also in this coming student council election, I request everyone to exercise their right to vote for the leaders who will be dedicated toward and the welfare of their fellow students. Secondly, the Mizoram University is a ragging-free university, and we present here today are the people of responsibilities for keeping this tradition alive. Mizoram University is our pride and joy, and we need to work hard to ensure its progress. Thirdly, being a students of masters and bachelors in other professional courses, we should love according to our educational attainment, especially on the issue of maintaining cleanliness of our surrounding areas, especially the campus. To conclude it, let us all try to collect whatever the Mizoram University has to offer and leave this university with more and more experience, last a lifetime. But let's always try to keep this thought. What can I do for this university? What can I do for Mizoram University? In mind and life, our days in Mizoram University accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Valalchana Kiarte, our Vice President, Student Council. And the next item we have speech from the chief guest, Professor Valalchana, our current finance officer. And today is the main event. Our chief guest, respective chief guest, Mr. Valalchana, and you'll chief appreciate all our students. Please come forward as our Chona to deliver speech.
Thank you very much. Respected Chairman, Mr. K. Lanun Lima, Vice President, MZU Student Council, Professor Lanun Moya, Dean, Student Welfare, colleague, and student friends. It is a pleasure and a privilege to be with you on this function, on this occasion. I give my warmest welcome to all the freshers to this university. I congratulate all of you for passing your bachelor degree and for being able to get admission into this prestigious university. I wish you all the best and a very enjoyable and enriching university life in the days to come. Today, I would like to share with you three issues which I believe is very relevant for your future life. First, being a university student is a privilege you should cherish and value. Everywhere across the world, universities are the symbol of national pride and a foundation for social and economic development of that nation. People have a high regard, a high respect, and expectation from the university, whether you are a faculty members or a student. You are now a university student. Be worthy of who you are. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you are the students of this prestigious university, that is Mizoram University. Your characters, your behavior should reflect like that. Second, empowering yourself. I want to make a few comment on this. These days, we are talking about empowerment of women, empowerment of youth, empowerment of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Empowerment is very important, as we know. And for you, what I want to tell you on this occasion is to empower yourself. You must be yourself. Be yourself. You are uniquely designed and created by the creators. As such, we have the Unique Identification Authority of India, which makes an effort to provide each Indian citizen a unique registration number based on biometric software. So, Government of India recognizes you as an unique individual, and they will allot you when you get yourself registered. You will be allotted an unique number called Aadhaar number. So whether you like it or not, you are uniquely registered. So you are a unique person. Please don't compare yourself with others. Some may be very beautiful, some may not be so. Some are tall, some are short. Physical attributes like beauty in some way are a good attributes that should be proud of and important assets. But these physical qualities are not the defining condition to make you a successful person. So, accept yourself, examine your life. Socrates, the great Greek philosopher in the 4th century BC said, I quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living," unquote. To make your life worthwhile to live, you need to engage yourself, examining your own life, understand your own life. Nobody but you is the only qualified person to examine your own life. Everybody has or his own strengths and weaknesses relative to others. explore, understand your strengths and potentials. At the same time, be brave to accept your limitations. You have a hidden potentials that needs to be tapped, that needs to be explored. And you should make these potentials and hidden talents you have as a launching pad for your future career. You can be what you want to be. Success does not come easily. Success should be earned. Malcolm Gladwell, some of you might heard him, the author of Outlier. Do you know what is outlier? Extreme values, statistically extreme values in a given set of observations. Outlier, after closely analyzing the life of several successful people, including Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and others, observed that 10,000 hours of dedicated sacrifice and commitment to your project will make you achieve that goal. That is, if you devote at least 10 hours per day for 3 years to any project, to any dream project you have, surely success will come to you. Finally, you have a role in your own community. You just cannot run away from the pains and sufferings afflicting your community. As a member of educated community, your positive engagement in your own community affairs will make you a part of the solution. Be a part of the solution to your community problems. Don't be a part of the problems. Engage yourself in creative discussions, writing articles, organizing and participating in public debates, challenge and contest the prevailing assumptions and ideologies prevalent in your community. This is the challenge for all of us as a faculty member, as a university student. Enlightenment, empowerment, and development of our own community, your own community, should emerge from the hard work, our hard work, collective effort, our sacrifice and wisdom that is coming from the educated members of the community. With these few words, I conclude my speech. Greater deeds remain. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Professor Vanal Sora, our current Finance Officer, Mizoram University. And respected our chief guest, your speech, we appreciate our student. Your speech carries in value for the student. His chief guest noted about MZU administration, and I hear that about student. And some comment, his speech, our chief guest, graduating from MZU does not signify the end of one's educational life, but instead the commencement and brand new chapter in one's life. And now we shall continue some speech in Mizo and English and the program for Sept. Tuuna Suam kan tisau vele chanila kan main ber kan chief guest to soy kan azau tapoka tlemin kan tho tapoka han la chau le chan do nila program te po like chau do na Mr. Fraser le Miss Fraser thante hay ni chau don boka an nal thom mani khalai te te kha lo cheila boring kan lo ti lu tu kang ti kha lo oma boring chi ni ale shoi thiam lo ni to sama nak la ya boring lo ti lu tu chuan ช่วยตัวตามพอเห็นนั่นถ้าชุนน้องมาดิตีไลค์ค่ะการหันใส่ไปชิมตัวนี้ตัวนั้นส่วนกันแมกกาซีนลุงเหล่าตุยrelease นะคุณกันบางว่ากัน editor or joint editor เขียงมิงทางเอโมกัน editor นิไลแม็กวิลเลียมเลวินติกากันโซมังหันนินกันแมกกาซีนลุงเหล่าตุย release นะคุณชานตีดานักินเหล่ามังไม่เสียชาวแม่ตัวนั้นเหล่าโซมัง
Good afternoon, respected chief guests, guests of honor, my fellow student leaders, the seniors, and a very warm welcome to the freshers. I want to apologize today because I'm quite late because the reason is that we have prepared a preview video for the magazine, but unfortunately this morning I don't know why my system doesn't want to cooperate with me, and I can't export the edited version. That's the reason I'm late. I want you to please forgive me. Today, me and John Editor Kiang Ming Tha, the editorial board, are very thankful and happy that today we are able to launch our magazine. Because right from the moments we are appointed editors, we work very hard. We spend most of our time discussing, contemplating, conceiving, and coming back with to see the shape. It is not an easy task to prepare a magazine because things that involves it requires hard work and dedications. And I'm very thankful to our joint editor Kiang Ming Tha for his consistent support and always available when I needed him. And I cannot forget to mention the Almighty God. It is only because of him that we are able to complete our magazine. This year we do not have guest writers because we wanted to focus on the diverse talents within the campus, the university students, and the academicians. Even though we could not finish the edited versions of the preview video, I still bring the unedited version, so please let's watch the preview video. Now I would like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Efren Moya, to release our new magazine.
So now I happily release this annual magazine, Lung Lok Tui, which contain valuable information, very good articles and activities of the student councils of Mizoram University, including very valuable photographs inside it. So this is will be next slide.
Alo mame, khi có liam mấy tổ đó na cái hi, hẳn thì đâu lo gì là chú anh cho nên tổ làm bằng hình sự, mình sau trong tế po hẳn trong khát sa không bằng rồi mà, thì lại tế khá hẳn xây làm về đó. Cho nên cái editor thế, hẳn thọc điểm khóc mấy, cả lung lâu tuổi mấy cái gì chất tắc mấy, mình sắp sửa sạc thấy đó na, hẳn chú anh làm em mà, chú anh mỗi ngày tắc lệ, nghe thiam tắc mình release sạc tu. Kan Dean Student Welfare Dr. F. Lan Moi chung apo kan lom em ani ti ka kan han sei le du ni chon voi na hiam min din pui tu han ti ve khang lang ila ka ai o te po han ding tur valal ruat pui 2015-16 ka kan varsity miss khong ai no chuak se valal ruat pui 2015-16 na kan varsity miss khani Department of English ania ka kan lo shelo ang ti hawam deuh leka kan freshers te khani kan lo shelo pal chuan hei chelo em ani intural nia lovin voina hian hei kan kor hak te po in anga lomong khop mai engtin na modi ni sa kan enge kan dan tur milo so te po hin ve china kha ka soi tang te po khan lo she te po ni mai thei lomong khop mai chuan kan next site ma kan chho do ranga ke hi kalo lang to lo nga kan compare store kan varsity kan varsity miss banal rat pui kuta ka hla nga chuan kan fresher miss le Mr. Than song song po a host chho do na ni ti kha ka introduce nga la ni tu na rat pui kuta ka hla nga anin tha tiang in kai roi se chao me.
Thank you, Rahina. To continue on with our formal session of this program, I would like to invite John Banalswanga to give a speech on behalf of senior students. He is from the MZO department. Please let us welcome John Banalswanga.
Miss and respected Chief Guest and Guest of Honor, and my fellow student, I extend my warm greetings of each and every one of you. It is a joy to see a new student go in new courses, and we may eagerly waited for this moment of welcoming you here at the university. We must all know that it is us, students, who can bring fame and shame in the name of university. Some of you are coming from state other than Mizoram. Don't be like stranger. Be at home. Enjoy and be happy. Know that this university is your home away from home. Gain and learn and grow with us and try to draw the best out of this university. If possible, give back to this university and Mizoram. If you encounter any problem, there is a student council, and student council is ready to help anyone in need of help. There will be an election of leaders for the council on 30 September. I request everyone to cast their vote to elect our representative. Know that this is our duty to participate. Oh, he mizo kan soi me kan tel me mizo soi phal tho boka apoi mo ni he kan ti tur ni student council san hi ni som thu ma haram dona ta chonin e mani duty ve ni ti ka sheila tin ka soi chho jen kan mizo tro ki da sa pun pa kan sei le ga oh i hela university la lu the hi lom turin le invan nei si turin ka du cheu ni ke hi kumli ka dil he university lu turian a kumli na turin ka ting chi a chu wang chunin nani chu wang nei tu yor ting mi thei chu wang chunin university lu thei ni wang le Mizoram University student ni kha lomula tin Mizoram University student tia ta na moi tur pon omula ka do invan nei jiga shilu in tha da le khazir chape lo ti me le nom chen na kal me lo turin ka fui ve du cheu ni chu kai man or anything we do, we respect our senior and maybe advice from them if necessary. Now that you have become a student of this university, you must conduct yourself as worthy of being called a university student. Today's program is solely for you. Have a good time and enjoy. Thank you.
From I would like to request Janet Lomsang Zwali to give a speech on behalf of the junior students. She is, I believe, from the Department of English.
Good evening, respected Chief Guest, Professor Vanal Chona, Guest of Honor, Dr. Eflen Lunmoya, the teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear fellow students. First of all, I'm privileged to stand before you on behalf of all the freshers. We want to thank the Students' Council for organizing this wonderful event, celebrating us as new entrants to this esteemed university. We started here in this university filled with starry-eyed wonder and also with trepidation, but right from the first day, we felt a sense of belonging and welcome. As our seniors had left a legacy worth remembering, we are eager to follow in their footsteps and to become more like the great names that this institution had molded. We hope to develop a strong sense of cooperation, and we wish that there would be a bond of friendship and camaraderie between the seniors and us freshmen. Once again, we thank you for welcoming us into the fold of the MZU family with this wonderful event, and we are immensely proud to be a part of the MZU family. Thank you.
Thank you, John and Janet, for the inspiring speeches. Now I would like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. F. Lalun Moya, Dean of Students' Welfare, to give a speech. Sir, would you kindly step up? Let us give a round of applause to him.
Respected chairman of today's function, Professor Chona, who is also finance officer of our university, and my colleagues, Ms. Dicte of Education and Ms. Lapui of Economics, and President of MZU Students' Council, Viela, and his colleagues, and my dear students and ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. So it's a privilege for me to be with you today on this joyful occasion. It is being organized for the freshers. And I welcome all the freshers who have joined our university, which is which has been emerging as one of the best universities in the country. And I congratulate all of you for having enrolled yourselves into this MZU, which is being accredited as A grade by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. And for many of you, this could be the last stage of your formal education. And I do hope that you'll try your best to build up your career during this short period of time. And I advise you not to waste your time only for enjoyment, but try to access and use the facilities available in our university like library, laboratories, and counseling center, as well as e-learning facilities. So today I'd like to stress upon a few points which would make a better relationship amongst yourselves as students of higher education. First is that since you have come from different parts of the country with different backgrounds and different traditions, and some differences may exist in our practices and lifestyles. And even then, let us try to understand one another, interact with each other, and exchange our thoughts and ideas, and even traditions, whatever. And that itself is education. So I invite every one of you to maintain peace and harmony in the campus. So as our student council president has mentioned before, our campus is a ragging-free university. And if, in case if ragging do happens, the university administration would have to take appropriate action based on the information and direction of the Supreme Court of India, as well as the University Grants Commission. So in this regard, senior students are expected to help and guide the juniors on the newcomers. At the same time, newcomers are also expected to show respect to the seniors. So showing mutual respect to one another would make us live in harmony. And in this way, you can follow the Gandhian principle and Gandhian philosophy. And the university is now implementing a number of activities under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, or Clean India Mission. And now we, as a coordinator, we have formed a team of students, or otherwise called Swachhata Senani, which is a team of students representing every department and every schools. And the function of this students team is to carry out awareness program in sanitation and cleanliness inside the campus. So we have to move from one school and one department to another, and we have to carry out awareness campaign. So I hope you, all of you, cooperate with us. And with this, each and every one of us are expected to participate in this cleanliness and sanitation activities. So now the universities do not afford engaging too many cleaners now. So because of this, the university administration is planning to cut down the expenditure. So in this regard, the responsibility lies on us to keep our campus clean. So now, what I want to request you is, let us keep practice the habit of disposing waste and garbages into the right place. So let us not hesitate cleaning the surroundings of our hostels, our departments, even the toilets. So this, all these cleaning activities, each and every one of us are expected to participate in these activities. So another point is that our university is now becoming a smoking-free campus. So now, as a convener of the anti-tobacco squad, so we have been initiating activities to stop the smoking and use of tobacco in the campus. So I request you all to cooperate with us in carrying out these activities of tobacco control. So lastly, I welcome all the freshers and wish you all the best, and I do hope that you enjoy your stay and your days in our university. I also wish you a successful career in your future. So now you have to compete with the outside world for your placement and your in searching your jobs. So from now, I hope you try your best so that you can compete with the outside world in this different walk of life. So I'll conclude my speech with this. Let us try to be good citizens and be a blessing for others. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your speech and for your presence. Now, to conclude the first session of today's program, I would like to invite our Laram Sanga, Department of Psychology, who is a third semester student, to give us to entertain us with his melodious voice.
Zoram zirli samber MZU Zoram hedu MZU Kovelkan Tingayam MZU Yunralum yungale Yunle ogi Zirnarun sa bundan Yunralde Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. You're chained by your own soul. In your eyes, there's no hope for tomorrow. I hate to see you like this. There's no way you can deny it. To have fun tonight. Maybe I don't need dollar bills to have fun today. I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. I don't need no money.
Mr. and Miss Fresher contest is about to begin. Our ushers are circling around, handing out gifts for the freshers. And please, dear freshers, notify yourselves to the ushers to get the gift. And yes, it is the selection actually of Mr. and Miss Freshers 2016. The various departments of the university has presented two contestants each representing their own department, and it has been traditional that freshers, Miss and Mr. are respectively elected every year. It's been going on, I think, since 2002. And last year we had Amelia Laremdiki from the Department of Mass Comm as freshers Miss, and Kayla Nulhima of Economics Department, the chairman of our today's program, as the Mr. Fresher. This year, 19 departments have we have two contestants each from 19 departments, and I believe they are ready by now, and I will be calling them out, each a lady and a gentleman from each department, and they will be coming out to give to have self-introduction and to answer a common question. But before that, I would like to introduce to you the judges for today. Judges, would you please kindly stand up? Dr. Lashat Pui of Economics Department. Dr. Lalbiak Dikit Namde of Education Department. And our current President of Students' Council, Vanel Chanakyangte. Now, without further ado, let us start the session for the Mr. and Miss Freshers 2016. Contestants from the Department of Geography,
My name is Sia Dengzami, and I'm representing the Department of Geography and Resource Management.
and yeah, I'm sorry for the delay. We have a common question for you. The question is, how do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
Thank you for your question. Completing my master's degree in MZUSC University is one of my dreams and my aim in life. And after I complete my master's degree in MZU, I hope to work as a lecturer or professor. That is my answer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kelal Ompuya, and I'm representing the Department of Geography and Resource Management.
Thank you, Kelal Ompuya. The same question goes to you. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
Thank you for the question. I'll answer you like this, okay? You see, when I finished my BA, I was just thinking that, hey, I'm really ready for anything, you know. But when I came to masters, every day I'm like, hey, I don't know this, that, I don't know that. So I started developing this patience and then a really hungry mentality for, you know, development in every aspect. So after I finished my masters, I see myself as ready for my future endeavors. I'll face my endeavors day by day. So that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestants from the Department of Forestry.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lalun Sangi and I'm representing Department of Forestry and I'm basically from Mizoram. Thank you.
Yes, and the same question goes to you. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
Thank you. I may say I have such and such objectives in my life. But I see objectives are subject to situations and priorities. Therefore, my overall plan for future is to utilize my full potential to all my endeavors, and that will remain my sole objectives in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Shubham Sandhya. Namaskar. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. आज के फ्रेशर्स डे की शुभ अवसर पर मैं आप सभी को अपने तहे दिल से स्वागत करना चाहता हूँ। हम आए अरुणाचल प्रदेश राज्य से हैं। I am a human being from the land of rising sun and dawnlit mountain. That is Arunachal Pradesh. And I am seeking education here in Mizoram University, of course, in the Department of Forestry. तो आज मैं और मेरे साथ सुंदर से साथीदार संथल एम्प्लॉय के साथ आए हैं, प्रस्तुत करते हैं वन विभाग डिपार्टमेंट. My hobbies are singing, dancing, Instagramming. Playing football, guitar, and etc. and lots more. Respected judges, a very, very special good afternoon to you all. I would like to thank the executive members who has made lots of effort to make this program a successful one. And also my fellow contestants who has put so much of lots of efforts and hard working to represent their own respective departments. And last but not least, I would like to say, my name is Vidya Kanok.
Vidya, that was a very elaborated and yet fun introduction. But let's get to your question. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
Well, first of all, I see myself as an enlightened person. I'll be more educated, more knowledge in my brain, and I would like to be the first and foremost earning son of my parents. And if I get a good government job, I'll be a perfect husband to someone. And with all my knowledge, with all my smartness, with all my potentiality, I will bring a good life, a good society. I'll lead them to a good way in life, and I'll bring more development to my own place as well as to other places if I'm able to. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected judges, faculty members of Mizoram University, and my fellow students. My name is Christina Alardinthari, and I am from the Department of Sociology.
Christina, a common question to you. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
As unpredictable as life may be, all human beings have desires. So, I see myself after finishing my master's, and that too God willing, preparing for the civil service exams and hopefully being in the civil services. But we should all remember that everything is in the hands of God and that only your imagination creates dreams, but your faith will turn it into a reality. And as our motto rightly suggests, greater deeds remain. So I see myself fulfilling these greater deeds which I have yet to uncover. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Mizoram University. My name is Lomsang Puyaralte. I'm a student from Sociology Department, and in this auspicious day, I'd like to address and advise every one of us here today to be comfortable in our own skin, to love and respect our own body, neglecting those body shamers, because God is completely happy and satisfied with the way He created us.
Well, Puya, that was a really nice speech. Now to your question. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you, Miss, for the question. Completing my master's in Mizoram University is one of the main aim of my life. And if that aim of mine ever came true, I will hopefully be doing my MPhil and PhD, and by God's grace, I will be working as a lecturer. I will be educating the youths and disseminate the knowledge that this university has provided me with. At the same time, I will be inculcating a sense of change among the Mizos to make Mizoram a more developed, a more economically improved, and one of the best states in India. While still having close contact with my family and God, I will be working my best towards the progress and development of Mizo society, hence staying true the university's motto, greater deeds remain. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the contestants from Public Administration.
Hello everyone, respected chief guest of honor, and my dear fellow students. My name is Esther Rindiki and I'm representing Department of Public Administration.
Esther, the same question goes to you. How do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you for the questions. After completing my post-graduation here in MZU, I'm hoping to become a civil servant with responsible and accountable employee working for the development of the government. And yes, of course, I'd like to have a time machine going back to the memorable moments which every one of us has fondly here in MZU. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jay Sheldon. I'm representing the Department of Public Administration.
To Omar, your question. How do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
After completing my master's here in Mizoram University, if God willing, I would, like my partner, I would also like to become a civil servant, serving my government in any way I can, and also maybe in the later future start a good Christian family of my own.
contestants from the Department of Mass Communication.
A very warm good afternoon to you all. I'm Lisa from Mass Communication Department, and I'm very glad that I can be an MZU student. Thank you.
Hello, Lisa. The same question goes to you. How do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Yes, after I finish my course, I would like to see myself as an accomplished lady, a person who support and contribute to the upliftment of my family and my society, because I know that only because of them that I am who I am today. And I'm also confident to say that the education in MZU will give me much improvement, and yes, I try to be the best student. Thank you.
Good afternoon, the family of Mizoram University. My name is Kolikent Malsom Zola, and I am from the Department of Mass Com.
Hello, colleague. The same question goes to you. How do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
While studying here, I'm hoping and expecting to learn, to develop my knowledge, my intellectual, my personality, so that I can work for my country as a diplomat in the Ministry of External Affairs. Thank you.
Up next, we have the contestants from the Department of Commerce.
Hello everyone, my name is Luciza Rimpuhi, and I'm from the Department of Commerce.
Lucy, your question is, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you for the question. I see myself as an independent and a content lady who earn a living for herself, and God had put me to the place of my heart desires where I serve Him and humanities. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ramrota, and I'm representing for the Department of Commerce.
Ramrota, the same question to you. How do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you for your question. I see myself as a person who shoulder all the responsibilities and burdens of my parents. And also, I see myself as a person sitting in the chairs of the bank manager in the SBI. It's great by deeds, not by words. So to be good doing is my work. And that's all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the contestants from the Department of English.
San Himi, and I'm here presenting the Department of English.
Ruth, the common question to you, how do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
I see myself building a wonderful Christian family and being the best mother and wife I can possibly be. And professionally, I would love to become a teacher, to teach and share my experiences with the kids and to serve community with education. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to you all. My name is Jonathan Letlepuya, and today I feel privileged to represent one of the best departments in MZU, that is the Department of English. Thank you.
Jonathan, let's see how you answer to the common question. How do you see yourself after you finish your studies in Mizoram University?
After I finish my studies in MZU, I see myself as a teacher with a handsome amount of salary, owning my own car, and in that car I picture myself riding with a beautiful wife and with beautiful children, enjoying life to the fullest, and at the same time playing a very crucial role in the development and the reformation of the society. Thank you.
Gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestants from the Department of Library and Information Science. Representing on behalf of Library Information Science. Kelly, you're looking beautiful this afternoon.
Thank you.
The common question to you, how do you see yourself after you finish your studies in MZU?
First of all, I would like to say that apparently I was here to complete my career, and it is a place where we develop ourselves in many ways and to be a matured person. After MZU, I would feel accomplished regarding my studies and ready to take care of my own world. And for the last, I am very fortunate to have this opportunity and very glad to be a member of MZU students. Thank you.
Hi everyone. A very good evening for our chief guests and our guest of honors, and all my dear faces mate, and all our great professors. And my name is H. Tangliana, and I'm representing in Library Science Department.
Tangliana, let us hear your answer to the common question.
Yeah, actually, when I finish my graduation of this master degree, I'll see myself, oh, I'm a grown man. Yeah, I'm mature, I'm developed to do everything, anything, anytime, if it's needed. And also, I will be able to take care of my career and begin my more and further of my knowledge and information, and also my personality. Thank you, everyone.
Contestants from the Department of Psychology.
Hello.
my name is Michelle Rabdin Kari. I'm from Psychology Department.
And Michelle, hit us with your answer, please.
Future is what that gives us hope and reasons to pursue our dreams. Nothing is certain or definite, but what is certain in after my master's degree is that I will, wherever I may be, or I will naturally, wherever I may be, or I will possibly be. And contributing, I will continue to contributing my efforts I will continue to put my efforts in helping others, and I contribute as much as I can. As of now, I'm contributing this freshers program, representing my psychology department. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bill Soma from the Department of Psychology, and I wish you a very good day. Thank you.
Ms. Soma, let's see how you answer to the common question. How do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
The future belongs to those who believe in the beloved education and the dreams. And that is what I've always dreamed of. And after graduating, I cannot promise anything, but the one thing that I can promise is to be a more effective and educated human being. And for the love of the institution, I wish to come back here and be educated and just to be a professor here. And lastly, as a student of psychology, I wish to spread positivity and be a more mature human being. Thank you very much.
Up next, we have contestants from the Department of History.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Selma Somitado. I'm representing Department of History and Ethnography.
Ms. Tado, here is your question. How do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
I see myself more mature and physically fit, and I see how important it is for me to be well turned out at all times, and I'll try to fulfill my responsibility to perfection, and I will also strive to be a mirror to all the aspirants and those around me. Thank you.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is K. Vanalpeka. I'm from the Department of History and Ethnography.
Vanalpeka, let us hear your answer to the common question.
Okay, after my master's, I understand that I'll be facing lots of difficulties and difficult circumstances, but I'm confident and I'm hopeful that as a master's student of MZU, I'll be equipped and enriched with the sets of academic and more important skills that I would be able to deal with the environment and the circumstances. So, and I believe that learning should not be stopped, so I'll pursue my academic career, as well as, on the other hand, I'll try to be a more responsible and efficient citizen of India and Mizoram. Thank you.
contestants from the Department of History. Oh, I'm sorry. Environmental Science.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah Liampui, representing Department of Environmental Science.
And Sarah, let us hear your answer to the common question, please.
After completing my master's from Mizoram University, I would love to see myself serving God and my fellow human beings by becoming a PhD scholar and hopefully after that a professor at Mizoram University. Thank you.
Hello and good evening to everyone. My name is Sept and I'm representing Department of Environmental Science.
Shatpuya, please do tell us, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Okay, thanks. I've seen myself as a more confident person and a self-sufficient guy and a guy who can take any challenges in his life. Thanks.
We have participants from the Department of Chemistry.
My name is Arla Biagdiki from the Department of Chemistry. Thank you.
Biagdiki, tell us, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you for asking me a question. I will see myself standing, achieving my first step to success, and now being here in this family is a part of my, is privilege to me, which will lead to me for my success, and for nowadays, being impossible is possible now. Thank you.
Hello, good evening to all of you. My name is Shahtaz Ahmed. I am representing Department of Chemistry and I am belonging from Assam. Thank you.
And your answer to the common question is?
Thank you for asking me such a good question. पहले तो अपना मैं पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन अच्छी तरह से कंप्लीट करना चाहता हूँ और एक अच्छा केमिस्ट बनना चाहता हूँ, एक सक्सेसफुल इंसान बनना चाहता हूँ. आफ्टर द पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में अपने आप में एक बेटर इंसान देखना चाहता हूँ, विद मोर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, विद मोर कॉन्फिडेंस, वांट टू बिकम लाइक दैट. कुछ ऐसा करना चाहता हूँ सोसाइटी के लिए कि कल को लोग मुझे सिर्फ यादों में नहीं अपने दिल में भी रखें. और सभी की तरह मैं भी एक फैमिली मैन बनना चाहता हूँ. थैंक यू.
Next, we have contestants from the Department of Mizo.
Good afternoon, MZUSC. My name is Lucy R. Larinpui, and representing one and only Mizoram.
And Lucy, the common question to you, how do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
I see myself as becoming a good professor here in Mizoram University, and also a complete woman, and also a good wife. For that good wife, I need a man. Who can look me up and respect me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Namaste. मेरा नाम नूर Sanga from the Department of Mizo.
The common question to you, how do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
Thank you for your question. First of all, I saw myself a humble person, and this university saw me what a humble life. And also on the other hand, I got an intelligent, patient, and also one of the most important things to become my aim in life, that is a lecturer. Anybody who doesn't know a caterpillar, please raise up your hand. Okay, everybody knows. A caterpillar said, what a caterpillar. Let's say like this. A caterpillar, the end of the world shows a caterpillar. But I am a master. I said like it is the beginning of my road of learning to become a lecturer. Thank you.
Coming in at number 14, we have contestants from the Department of Economics.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lara Otlingi from the Department of Economics.
Otlingi, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
After I complete my master's from MZU, I see myself as a confident, independent, and determined woman with a greater potential to face any challenges in my life, who was chasing my dreams and ambition to achieve it. And I see myself as a grew up and matured woman, and to serve the Lord and the country, and becoming an ideal woman for someone special. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laltle Kuyamar. Department of Economics.
Tleipuya, the common question to you, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Before I came here before I came to the Mizoram University, I just went to the Zocare Solution and I asked, what about the Mizoram University Department of Economics? And he replied me, the Mizoram University Department of Economics professor are the best economists in Mizoram. So that's where I choose this Mizoram University, and
I really believe Mizoram University can give me the self-confidence and one of the greatest men. So I will see myself the self-confidence and who never really give up when the trouble will come. Thank you.
Up next, we have contestants from the Department of Political Science.
Hello everyone, my name is Nupui. I'm representing the Department of Political Science.
Nupui, let us hear your answer to the common question.
First of all, I'm very grateful that I can be admitted here in MZU. And after I finish my master's degree, I would like to have a permanent job firstly. And then I have gained so much confidence after attending here in MZU. I would like to be a daughter that my parents are proud of. And I would like to become a person that that can be useful for my society. And I would like to have after a long year, I think family and which my daughters and my sons can be proud of a mother, and I believe that if I spread my wings, I can be wherever I want. And thank you all for everything.
Good afternoon, Chief Guest of Honor, all the judges and all the superiors present here, and to you, my ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lervin Fela and I am from the Department of Political Science.
Afila, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
Well, thank you, Madam, for your valuable questions. After completing my courses in this university, I see myself as a man, an individual who is really prepared to strive in this competitive world. You know, in this world, we really need to be potent and have confidence to have success in our endeavor. I will give my best to fulfill my aim in life, that is becoming civil service and serve the people selflessly. Not only that, I will also try to become an important member of the society as well as working for the needy. I hope God will help me and one day I will make this university proud for giving me admissions to this guy. Thank you, guys.
Representing the Department of Geology.
These friends keep talking way too much. Say I should give them up. Can't hear them no, 'cause
They seem to be absent for this competition. Skipping to number 17, representing the Department of Management. Management department have unfortunately failed to give out the two contestants. Now, moving on to the next contestants, representing the Department of Physics.
Representing Department of Physics.
And there is your answer to the common question, please.
At that moment, I will prepare myself facing the competitive exam, and with that, I will search a job that is borderless to my preparation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm GC Layamota, representing Department of Physics.
And GCA, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
I'll probably do my doctorate degree and do some research because everyone wants to be a lecturer. We have to find a new field of study so that it will create more job opportunities for us. Thank you.
Help me welcome contestants from the Department of Social Work.
Good afternoon, Mizoram University. My name is Sylvia, representing Social Work Department.
Sylvia, how do you see yourself after you're done with your studies in Mizoram University?
After I have completed my course in this Mizoram University, I would have gained a lot of confidence in myself, and I would like to face examinations, civil service, and I would like to contribute all that I can in the community for the betterment of the community. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Vanal Biamojua and I'm representing the Department of Social Work.
Biamoya, how do you see yourself after you're finished with your studies in Mizoram University?
Okay, thank you for the question. I see myself as one of the social reformer working in Mizoram, and I do see myself as one of the author who published a book in regards to social problem within Mizoram. I see myself as an author because most of the books, most of the textbooks and the materials that we have, maybe in different departments also, are mainly published by the people and the experts who are in the main lane and who do not understand about our society in detail. And that is why I see myself as one of the author. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, those are the last two contestants for today. And the judges' remarks and points marks will be tallied up and the results will be announced later on this evening. Meanwhile, we will be having a felicitation, and I would like to introduce, call upon Vanessa, the President Joint Secretary of MZUSC, to conduct the felicitation.
Thank you, our beautiful host, and very good afternoon to respected chief guest, Professor Valal Sona, guest of honor, our Dean of Students Welfare, and dear freshers and my senior mates. So, to begin our felicitation, we have Professor Landon Tuanga. He is from the Department of Environmental Science, and he is the ex-Dean of Students Welfare from the year 2010 to 2016. So now may I invite Professor Landon Tuanga to come up on the stage and receive our token of appreciation. And I also request our present Dean of Students Welfare, Dr. Efla Mimoya, to hand over the token of appreciation. Please ask us to come out. So before we hand over, please let me read out. Certificate of Appreciation. This is to certify that Professor Landon Tuanga successfully completed his tenure as the Dean of Students Welfare, Mizoram University. His contribution, commitment, and dedication towards the welfare of the students is highly appreciated and valued. And there is a signature of President and General Secretary below. Please, our President Dean, please remain standing to hand over the next felicitation. Thank you, Professor Landon Tuanga. I know that you were very busy, and thank you for sparing your time to grace the occasion with your presence. Thank you. So now we have the next. So to begin the next felicitation, we have the Mizoram University Students' Council Office Bearers 2015 to 16. First, we have Mr. Valal Chanakiangte. He's the current He's the current president, Mizoram University Students' Council. He is the outgoing president from the Department of Mizo. Let's welcome Mr. President. Mr. President, please remain standing. Please remain standing. And the next we have Ms. Ruat Dikimar. He's our General Secretary. He's an outgoing student from the Department of Political Science and a gold medalist from the Department of Political Science. And we have Mr. Laruat Sanga, Cultural Secretary. He's from the Department of Physics. He's an outgoing student. The next we have Mr. KLM Wanzova, but today he's absent because he has some job training at his village. So the next we have Mr. Larindika. He's our current treasurer in the Student Council, and he's from the Department of Economics. And the next we have Mr. William Larindika, our editor. Okay, these are our outgoing Students' Council Office Bearers. So let's give a big round of applause for our outgoing students. So thank you. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Please, you can. So the next we have the present Students' Council Office Bearers, and please remember their names, their faces, because the election is coming near. Okay. So first we have Mr. Vice President, Mr. Kailan Nunlima, from the Department of Economics. Please let's welcome Mr. Kailan Nunlima. The next we have Mr. P.C. Larinoma. He is from the Department of Lip Science, but he's not here today because of some course study in his department. And the next we have Mr. Laldu Kima. As I have said, please remember their faces and their names. He's our current Assistant Sports Secretary in the Students' Council. And the next we have Mr. Kiang Mingtanga, our current Joint Editor in the Students' Council. Mr. Kianga, please come up. Yeah, maybe he's busy. So last but not the least, we have Mr. Stephen Lazuata, the current Joint Secretary in the Mizoram University Student Council. So, may I request myself? Okay, thank you. Mr. Kiang Ming Thanga, he's a current Joint Editor from the Department of Mass Communication. Answers, please. Now, thank you. Dean of Students Welfare, Dr. Eflan Moya. Thank you all.
Now, before the marks are tallied up, we have some sort of a second round over here for the contestants to show themselves once again on stage with their partners. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the contestants for today. DJ Funky, please turn up the volume, please.
Decisions as I go to anywhere I go. Sometimes I believe, at times I wish I won't. I can fly higher, I can go low. Today I got
take part of for the Mr. and Miss Freshers. And now to entertain us, please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mikey the rapper from the Department of Physics.
Track please. Yo guys, after 1 year. Everyone know this song? Space Bar. We touch, I feel a rush, we clutch. It isn't much, but it's enough to make me wonder what's in store for us. It's lost, it's sorceress, you must be a sorceress, cause you just did the impossible. Game out, don't play games, it'll be dangerous if you fuck me over. Cause if I get burnt, I'ma show you what it's like to hurt. Cause I've been treated like dirt before you, and love is evil. Spell it backwards, I'll show you. Nobody knows me, I'm cold. What God is so alone. It's no one's fault but my own. It's the path I've chosen to go. Frozen the show, I show no emotion whatsoever. So don't ask me why I know love for this motherfucking host. Stop talking sound, give it just what the fuck is up with this. I'm right in this department, but I ain't had the love with it. It sounds exactly what it ought to be like, trying to start over. I got a hole in my heart, but some kind of emotion, a roller coaster, something I won't go until you throw it my emotion. So it's always like an explosion every time I hold you. I wasn't joking when I told you you took my breath away. You were supernova. And mama. Something special for my friends today. Some special people in my life. Second track, please. That spin. Not this one, man. Is it? Yeah. Robbie is here. Okay, folks. Enough of the Eminem roast. Here I'ma thank some people's names who gave me the first chance in this freshers game. This girl, she looks steady and pretty. Some people call her Srimati Huatiki. Got a gold medal in master's degree, but she still didn't give me even a tea party. Zwada, where are you? Look at this dress. Don't hide, man. Girls are still getting for you crazy. Praise Will I am. Lalindika. Bro, enough of photography, bro. You are taking only girls' photos. Take my photos too yourself. What we are? Maybe he's angry. I didn't take his name here. Don't pass me, bro. I'm scared as third gear. For you guys only, I made this rhyme at the backstage. After it's a matter of time. In future you may not remember me, cause you have lost to climb. And shine like a rockstar, stand in the spotlight. Thank you.
Suato once again on stage to conduct another round of felicitation.
Okay, we have another felicitation for MZUSC clubs. The MZUSC have 3 clubs: discussion forum, literature club, and adventure club. So let's begin with discussion forum. Discussion forum is established in 2011. So let's welcome Vilal Nuthara, chairman of discussion forum, for his absence today. And next we have Lal Muakwi Rente, vice chairman from the Department of Economics. Okay, before that, please let me invite our editor, William Larindika, to hand over. And the next we have Laldin Liana, General Secretary from the Department. Laldin Liana from Department of PA is absent. Yes, absent. And the next we have Larem Siami, Joint Secretary from the Department of Political Science. Ms. Siami, maybe she's busy with result tally. Okay, next we have Mr. Jarilal Monsanga, our treasurer from the Department of Political Science. So let's welcome them, please. The next club we have Literature Club. Literature Club is established in 2015. So let me welcome Mr. Vilal Berkopui Moya, Chairman, Literature Club. He's from the Department of MZUSC. He's an outgoing student, maybe absent. So the next we have Silal Sambuan Puya, Vice Chairman from Department of English. He's absent. And next we have Mosler Suetluanga, Secretary from Department of English, absent. So next we have Francis Dalmasuaya, Assistant Secretary from Department of MZUSC. Okay, please let's welcome Mr. Francis. And the next we have Ms. Lalnum Kimi Kolni, a treasurer from Department of Mass Communication. And she's also the gold medalist from Department of Mass Communication. Thank you, Mr. William Larindi. Okay, let me invite Mr. Larwat Sanga, Cultural Secretary, to hand over the next Adventure Club. So Adventure Club is established this year during our reign in the Student Council. So let me welcome DC Laltan Lua, leader, Adventure Club. He's from the Department of Zoology. Maybe is absent. And the next, Freddy Rosang Kima, Deputy Leader. Okay. Lalming Lua, Secretary from Department of Public Administration. Absent. So next we have Laram Tuanga, Assistant Cultural Secretary from Department of MZUSC. Please let's welcome Laram Tuanga. And the next we have Miss Lalngai Sapi, Treasurer from Department of Economics. Okay, maybe she's absent. And next we have Miss K. Bijita Devi, Financial Secretary from Department of Commerce. Okay, please let's welcome Miss Bijita Devi. Thank you, Mr. Rosama.
Up next, I would like to call upon Rod Puya from the Department of Mass Communication to present us with a song.
Hello, hello, check, hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna sing a song. You know this song? I think It's a Should Be Love. I think Maroon 5 song. You know this song? You can join me, okay? Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help, and she always belonged to someone else. I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. I had you so many times, but somehow I want more. I don't mind spending every day. Yes. Look for a girl with a broken smile, as if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. No, I tend to get so insecure. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise and moves as a love. My heart is full and my door's always open. You come anytime you want. I don't mind spending every day. I love you color in the pouring rainbow. Look for the girl with a broken smile, as if she wants to stay a while, and she will. Nothing at all comes back and begs me to catch her every time she falls. Yeah. Tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. Come join me. I don't mind spending every day. I love you color in the pouring rainbow. For the girl with a broken smile, as if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. Thank you.
Now, to continue on with the felicitation program, please welcome back on stage our President Joint Secretary, Valenzuela.
Here again, please bear with me. Launing lao shamila. Hey, we need a special guest. And we have PG rank holders 2015 to 16. So please let's welcome them and we'll give them our token of appreciation. So first let me call Miss Lang Nun Kimi Kolni from Department of Mass Communication. Yes. Please come up, please come up. So may I invite our present Dean of Students Welfare, Dr. Eflan Moya, to hand over. and of appreciation. Ms. Lanun Kimis is a rank holder from Department of Mass Communication, and she passed with distinction 8.10 CGPA. Thank you. From education, we have Ms. Arlalbing Sangi. From commerce, we have Ms. Roding Liana. Please, early. And the next we have Mr. Arlal Ngay Oma from Department of Mizo. The next we have Ms. Lalbing Pui from Department of Economics. The next we have Rita Lalompui from Department of Management. Please let's welcome them. These are our postgraduate rank holders 2015-2016. And the next we have Esther Larua Pui from Department of Library and Information Science. Ms. Rita Lalompui. Please let's welcome Ms. Rita. And the next we have Ms. Esther Larua Pui. And Ms. Esther Larua Pui. And the next we have Ms. Ruat Dikemar from Department of Political Science. She's our current General Secretary. And the next we have Mr. Lalenza Vasilo from Department of Public Administration. And the next we have Mr. Zamkan Koal Guite from Department of History and Geography. And the next we have Miss V.L. Chansui from Department of Social Work. The next we have Ms. Lalruat Diki from Department of Biotechnology. Yes, let's welcome Ms. V.L. Chansui from Department of Social Work. And the next we have Ms. C. Zhou Sangi from Department of Environmental Science. And the next we have, maybe he is a Mr. Sija Guru Mayum Baleswar Sarla. From Department of Forestry. Maybe his presence. And the next we have Miss Lalrem Lalngaki from Department of Geography and Resource Management. And the next we have Miss Lalruat Feli from Department of Geology. The next we have Mr. or Miss Akang Tula Jami from Department of Horticulture. And we have Miss C. Thang Hui from Department of Mathematics and Computer Science. Please let's welcome Miss Thang Hui. These are our special guests today. They are top rank holders in this session. The next we have Mr. Zoel Lalbiakima from Department of Physics. Mr. Lalbiakima from Department of Physics. And the next we have Miss Ricky Borua from Department of Chemistry. Ricky Borua. She is absent. And next we have Johnny Ilal Trafamkima from Department of Psychology. And the next we have Ms. Lasampui from Department of Botany. Next we have Miss Mary Zosazoli from Department of Zoology. Miss Mary Zosazoli absent. And last we have Miss Vanal Peki Silo from Department of English. Thank you, our special guests today, rank holders 2015 to 2016, and thank you, our Dean of Students Welfare, Dr. Eflin and Moya. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. for the Mr. and Miss Freshers 2016. And let us all welcome, if the contestants are ready, let us all welcome back the contestants of this year's Mr. and Miss Freshers 2016 on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give a big round of applause one last time for this year's Mr. and Miss contestants. And I would like to call out on stage our last year winners, our last year Miss and Mr. 2015. Make way in the middle, please. Okay. Please welcome Miss Fresher 2016, Miss Amelia Larambiki. And last year Mr. Fresher, Mr. K. Lalun Hiba, Economics Department. I would like to say that Mr. K. Lalun Hiba is also the Vice President of this current SC in this MZU. Okay. 2015 Miss Fresher will do the crowning and the presentation of the gifts or whatever to the Miss Fresher 2016, and likewise goes to the Mr. Okay. I'm about to say a name, and the name of this little lady is going to be the Miss Fresher 2016. Are all the ladies ready? Okay, here we go. Miss Fresher 2016 is Christina Lerin from Sociology Department. For the Mr., the gentlemen seem to be sweating at the back. Okay, I'm just gonna say it out. Mr. Fresher 2016 is Bill Lelmesoma from the Department of Psychology.
I
for the Freshers Social, except for one more thing, the most important thing I would like to say, vote of thanks. I would like to call upon Dukima, our Assistant Sports Secretary, to give a vote of thanks.
Today we have much presenters. First of all, I would like to thank to our chief guest, Dr. Professor Ronald Sona, Finance Officer MZU, and guest of honor, Dr. Eflon Moya, our Dean of Student Welfare, for sparing their precious time for this valuable program. Then I want to thank to all the judges for Mr. and Miss Fresher 2016, and also the professors, teaching and non-teaching staff of this institution. And also I'd like to extend my gratitude to all the senior students who are attending this auspicious occasion. So I am thankful to all the senior students for attending this program. And also I'd like to thanks to the rank holders, gold medalists who got the first rank in their respective department during the academic session 2015 to 2016. And also I'd like to thank to all the contestants of Mr. and Miss Fresher in this Fresher Social Program. And also the performers who entertain us in this program. I'm sincerely thankful to you for entertaining us. And also I'd like to thank to the MZU Student Council leaders. Without them, this program will not be able to organize. So I'd like to thank all of the, my Student Council leaders made. Besides, this program cannot be fulfilled without the duty of ushers and the refreshment duty. So I thank Political Science Department and the Department of Economics for giving us their valuable time. Lastly but not the least, this program is for all the fresher students who got newly admitted in this university. So on behalf of Mizoram University Student Council, I warmly welcome you in this university. To be a good student, to be a good students of this university. I hope each and every one of you to fulfill your studies as well as your co-curricular activities. So lastly but not the least, there are some people who are busy in doing with some technical problems besides this stage. So I would like to thank to the Sagar and Ruatwea of Physics. So I am thankful for your presence and dedicated your talent for success in this program. So lastly, I thank all of you attending this program. Thank you.